This right here, this one pot chicken, potatoes, and carrots is my go-to meal when I really don't feel like cooking, but I still got to get dinner on the table. And I'm going to show you exactly how I made this. This right here took me about an hour and 30 minutes, but it was so delicious, so flavorful, and I'm going to show you everything I did. First, I went on ahead and got my veggies. Now, you can use whatever veggies you want to use, but I'm going to go ahead and use some carrots. You can also add some celery, some corn, some broccoli. I'm also going to add some potatoes in there. I'm making a one pan sheet meal because we got to get dinner on the table and I do not feel like standing over the stove all night long. So after I got my veggies cut up, I went on ahead and put them to the side, and this is what they look like once everything was sliced up, washed off, and cleaned. I did have to go ahead and get that brown piece off of that potato because we don't want that in there. And now it's time to go ahead and work on our chicken. Now my chicken is already cleaned. I cleaned it off with a bit of lemon juice and some cold water. After that, I patted it dry and put it in the pan. Now you're going to adjust your chicken amount to how many other people you're feeding, but drumsticks are affordable, so I recommend those. But if you want to use any other parts of the chicken, you absolutely can. Went on ahead and added in my potatoes, and I did add in my carrots as well. And now we're just going to go ahead and season everything. Now you go ahead and season it the way you like to season it, but the seasonings I used for this was some Badia Complete seasoning. I went on ahead and added some of that. After I added my Badia Complete seasoning, I did go ahead and add in some paprika. I absolutely love adding in paprika. I love the color and the flavor that it brings to the dish as well. If you don't have regular paprika, you can go ahead and use smoked paprika as well. I am going to go ahead and add in some Italian seasoning because I don't have any fresh herbs on hand, and it is 3 degrees outside, so I'm definitely not going outside to go get none. After that, I am going to go ahead and add in some Tony seasoning as well because I absolutely love Tony's Creole seasoning. So I'm definitely going to add some of that in there. In addition to that Tony seasoning, I am going to go ahead and add some parsley because we fancy like that, and it gives it just a little bit of razzle dazzle. After that parsley, I did use some of that garlic Harlem pepper that I got from BJ's. I'm telling you, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Don't walk but run to BJ's and get you some if you have not already tried it. Now I'm going to go ahead and mix everything up now because we cannot taste it. We have to evaluate and make sure our chicken is seasoned to our liking. The way we're going to do that is by what we see and what we smell. Now, I forgot to add in the onion powder that I had up there, so I did have to go ahead and add in some onion powder as well, and I had to go ahead and add in some garlic powder as well. Then I went on ahead and started mixing my chicken back up again. Now, while I'm mixing my chicken, making sure everything is seasoned to my liking by looking at it, seeing if it looks seasoned, by what I can smell, if it smells seasoned. And while I'm mixing up everything, evaluating and making sure it's to my liking, I am going to go ahead and start preheating the oven on 350 degrees. Now what I'm going to do is line my chicken up so that my chicken is on top of the carrots and the potatoes, and the carrots and the potatoes are on the bottom, so they're kind of like they're holding the chicken up so that the vegetables underneath can roast, also that the chicken can stand on top of it and get some of that nice brown color on there. And I'm also going to go ahead and add in a cup of chicken stock as well. Now if you don't have chicken stock, you absolutely can make some. If you have some chicken bouillon and some water, that is chicken stock right there. If you do not have any of that, you can just go ahead and add you in a cup of water. Now you can go ahead and add in some onions, some peppers, fresh garlic, whatever you have on hand that you want to have in your one pan sheet meal, you can go ahead and add it in there as well. After I got everything lined up how I like, went on ahead and added in a little bit of butter on top. I did put some unsalted butter on top, put some aluminum foil on there, and I am going to go ahead and put just a little bit more parsley on top of that because I'm fancy just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and put it in the oven. I did bake it in the oven at 350 for an hour. Cover it. In the last 30 minutes, I did take it off and uncover it, and this is how the chicken turned out. And when I tell you, everything in my kitchen was smelling absolutely delicious. This is exactly how I like my chicken. I like it nice and crispy on the outside, but still it was nice and juicy on the inside. Now, if you don't like your chicken as crispy on the outside, you can go ahead and take yours out about 15 minutes earlier. Now, I had some rice and beans that I had made previously, so I went on ahead and heated those up, put that on the plate. Now it's time to go ahead and add that chicken on there, and look how delicious that chicken looks. After I got my chicken on there, it was time to go ahead and add in just a bit of those carrots and those potatoes that are seasoned and roasted to perfection. And when I tell you, this quick and easy one pan meal is something that you can do when you really don't feel like cooking, but you absolutely have to get dinner on the table, and clean up after this is a breeze. And I will see you guys in my next video.